From what the announcement said last week, you probably know more about this, and that's why we have you on the show. He's talking about 40,000 union jobs here. Can you spell out the details? I mean, this was a surprise to me. I'm sure you saw it coming. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, look, thanks, Flash. And this is the type of stuff where when you make, as a country, which is with the infrastructure law, when you make generational investments, I mean, these are the types of announcements that happen more and more frequently. But frankly, when you look at what our ports need, I mean, they don't need automation. The greening initiative they have here are the types of investments that are necessary, that will upgrade our ports, modernize our ports, while also ensuring that we're investing in the workforce there so that we have good union jobs, continue to have really good union jobs here. And frankly, you end up improving the effectiveness for our ports for our entire country and our economy while doing it on the backs of good workers and good jobs.
We're talking 27 different states and territories, all the way from Pennsylvania, Georgia, Michigan, even Puerto Rico. This is also a big boom for the Port of Baltimore, and we know what happened there back in March. Anything new you could share with us on that, on rebuilding that port? What do we know about that, Greg?
Well, the port's open. The rebuilding of the bridge is going to take time, and they're going to need to, and a whole lot of money, obviously. And I just went up to the Port of Baltimore actually to walk the picket line during the strike, and but I mean, it's become one of the largest ports on the East Coast, so it's doing all right up there. But I think, if you look at the supply chain crisis from 3 years ago, that was partly the reason why this grant program exists in the first place and why it was included in the legislation, because we had a major, bottlenecking of our infrastructure. While the ports could really move the ships, the containers on and off of ships as fast as they were coming in and out, it was everything else that was breaking down, between whether it be the railroad lack of capacity, the poor trucking conditions, the warehousing, and then also just getting the containers to those other modes of transportation so they can keep on their journey. And these types of investments are the ones that are going to make that system more resilient and better in the future.